Some ideas are born to change the world, but before they shine, they are often buried under the weight of arrogance and disbelief. This is the story of a boy whose invention was dismissed in a dusty shop, only to rise like a storm no one could stop. 17-year-old Malik Carter walked into the electronics shop with his invention clutched tightly in his hand. A simple black box contained months of sleepless nights, solder burns, and sketches scribbled across math homework. It wasn't just a watch, it was his dream. A digital timepiece that didn't just tell time, but monitored heart rate, stress levels, hydration, and even sent emergency alerts without needing a phone. The shop smelled faintly of old wires and plastic wrappers. Behind the counter, Mr. Harris, the owner, leaned back with the smug weight of a man who thought he'd seen everything. Malik placed the watch on the glass counter, his voice steady, though his palms sweated. "Sir, I designed this myself. It's not just a watch. It can save lives." Mr. Harris glanced at it, then at Malik, his lips curled into a dismissive smirk. "Kid, I sell real tech, not toys built in a garage. You want me to waste shelf space on this junk?" Malik's chest tightened. "It's not junk. It's patented, tested. I just need a chance." But the older man laughed, waving him off as though swatting a fly. "Go back to school, boy. Leave innovation to the real companies." The words hit harder than Malik expected. He left the store with the watch still in its box, each step heavier than the last. Outside, the world moved as usual. People scrolling on their phones, earbuds in, ignoring him just as Mr. Harris had. That night, Malik sat at his desk, the glow of his laptop lighting his determined face. The sting of rejection still burned, but another fire had begun to grow. He turned on his phone, opened TikTok, and whispered to himself, "If they won't listen, the world will." His hands shook slightly as he filmed, the watch on his wrist, its sleek face glowing, the sensors tracking vitals in real time. He showed how it could alert a loved one if someone collapsed, how it could guide breathing when stress spiked, how it was small enough for a child yet powerful enough to rival devices from billion-dollar companies. He hit upload. At first, nothing. Minutes ticked by, the screen still quiet. But then, one view, 10, 100. The numbers began to climb so fast Malik's breath caught. Comments poured in. "Wait, this is genius. Where can I buy this? This kid just outdid Apple." By morning, his phone wouldn't stop buzzing. News outlets called him a prodigy. Investors wanted meetings. His follower count soared into the millions, and the name Malik Carter became synonymous with innovation. Meanwhile, in that same dusty shop, Mr. Harris flipped through the morning paper and froze. There, on the front page, was Malik, smiling, wearing the very watch Harris had dismissed. The headline screamed, "Teen inventor redefines wearable tech after viral TikTok." Customers flooded the store later that day, not for Harris's old stock, but to ask about Malik's watch. Embarrassment flushed his face as he stammered, "Oh, I know the boy. We talked once." But no one cared for his excuses. The tables had turned. Weeks later, Malik returned, not as a boy with hope, but as a founder of his own company. The same watch now sold online faster than factories could produce them. Standing in front of Mr. Harris's counter, Malik's presence carried a quiet authority. "You laughed at me," Malik said evenly, setting the watch on the glass once more. "Now you'll pay retail if you want one." Harris opened his mouth to argue, but the crowd outside was already chanting Malik's name. Respect, once denied, now echoed louder than any insult. The world had tried to ignore him, but justice had a way of making noise.